Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Backchat. I'm Lyle Crawford and we have a packed show for you today with two guests who will be discussing with me the issue of video game violence and if it causes violence in real life. But we have a variety of news stories to cover today in Backchat, so I will now hand over to our newsreader Sam Welke with today's top headlines.
Thank you, Lyle. Good afternoon and welcome to today's headlines from around the world. Mark Miller has revealed he's working on Kick-Ass 3. Mark Miller announced he is starting work on Kick-Ass 3 and hopes to get it made within the next 2 years. The writer from Coatbridge, whose work included Wanted and Civil War comic books, insisted the third installment of the film franchise will be the epic final to the series. Miller himself said, "It's the conclusion of the Dave Liszewski story and I'm almost done. I've nearly finished the book." All three stars have already said that they would be glad to reprise their roles for a third film. Adrian Charles is making a return to BBC for 5 Live show. Presenter Adrian Charles has returned to the BBC 3 years after leaving for an ill-fated stint on ITV's breakfast show Daybreak. Charles will return to BBC Radio 5 Live, presenting a weekly Friday edition of Drive alongside Anna Foster. Charles said, "It's very exciting to be coming back to Radio 5 Live. It was a privilege to have been there right at the beginning when it launched, and I'm thrilled to have been asked back." A murder investigation has been launched after the woman's body was found in a freezer at her own home. A 50-year-old man has been arrested on suspicion of murder and has been released on police bail pending further inquiries. Police forced their way into the council flat in Tyseley Road, Portsmouth, Hampshire, last Tuesday after concerns were raised about the welfare of the older woman, who has been named locally as Louise Bro. The police spokesman said, "Until a post-mortem examination has taken place, we are unable to confirm when the woman died. We are in the process of locating next of kin to conduct formal identification procedures." Back to Lyle.
Thank you very much for that sexy Sammy Whammy. We're going to go for a short break now, but when we come back we're joined by two guests who will be discussing the topic of video game violence. Don't go away.
Quit your jibber jabber. You ain't hurt. You pathetic. If I ever catch you acting like a crazy fool again, you're gonna meet my friend Pain. Snickers, get them nuts.
And so it was that the Emperor's loyal subjects showed him what he'd been missing.
Gosh, that is embarrassing. Sorry.
Sorry.
Incredible shows on Sky TV with all Sky's top channels, including Sky Atlantic. And a free Sky Plus box with free standard setup. Plus fast broadband and calls, all for less than £20 a month.
See what you've been missing. Join Sky TV with Sky Plus, fast broadband and calls, all for less than £20 a month. Go to sky.com/value or call 08442 411 114.
Sky. Believe in better.
Oh, yes. I would love to have a really romantic date.
Okay. You're so beautiful. Oh, my back!
Maybe a date to see a film would be nice.
Zoosk, the online dating site that lets you date your way, whether you want to browse, flirt, or find your soulmate. Zoosk.co.uk.
Welcome back to Backchat. I'm joined by two guests, Stephen and Nikki. Today, welcome to you both. The issue of video game violence and how it can influence violence in real life has become very big recently. I'm going to start off by talking about a little game called Viva Pinata, in which you breed and then send the children of these creatures to be eaten by human children. Stephen, what are your thoughts on such a game like this?
It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
Is that
video game violence is necessary, I believe.
Oh, right, is that...
You see, I have tendencies sometimes,
okay.
And if I don't have like my PlayStation or my tablets, then I tend to do these tendencies, and well.
So would you classify yourself as a psychopath?
No.
No. Oh, right.
I'm one of the nicest guys you'll meet. But yeah, video game violence is a big part of society. There's violence all over the world. Why not be a part of it?
Now, Negative Nikki, Lord of Funtime, you were saying earlier how you just think video games are the root of all evil and they're basically Hitler to the world.
Absolutely.
What are your opinions on games like Pokemon and Viva Pinata, where you have to force animals to fight for your pleasure?
I think it just really encourages animal cruelty, just as a whole. I mean, you know, like you're encouraging them to fight. It's not a good message to send out, especially young children.
A game that's just come out recently is definitely Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, as this is 2008 or whatever it was. And in that game you have to fight Islamic extremists for the glory of America. Stephen, did you enjoy hunting down the brown skins?
It was great. There's this one bit where you're standing on top of a hill with a big gun and you're just shooting and killing. They all die. It was great.
Nicky, what are your thoughts on the game?
Totally racist.
Right, racist.
I wouldn't approve of it whatsoever. It's just totally inappropriate.
So did you side with the Prime Minister when he wanted to ban it in Britain?
Of course, yes. I was there when he made the decision.
Anything that's good for you, they want to ban.
Yeah. Now, a game that came out this year, Grand Theft Auto 3, in which you run around killing police, civilians, hookers, that sort of thing. Would you say this game has influenced your lifestyle in any way, Stephen?
No, I don't go out and shoot police officers and kill prostitutes and run them over with my car. But I do enjoy it.
Right, okay.
I do enjoy playing the game.
Okay,
it's good.
Nicky, in your house, is there any copies of Grand Theft Auto 3? Or
Nope, absolutely not. If there was a copy, I would get rid of it. I'd inform the police and let them handle it, because it's not an image I want to have.
Have you ever played it?
I played it once. I was bullied into it. I didn't want to, but my friends made me.
Do you not find it fun when you take somebody out of their car and smash their face in?
No, because I don't think that even in the video game world they don't deserve it.
They all deserve it. Every single one of them deserves it.
I mean, especially like a prostitute. Yes, that is a job, but why make it any harder? If you should make the job easier for her.
Yeah, but in real life you can't get a prostitute and run them over with your car. It's frowned upon in society.
Yes, because
I'm going to have to stop you both there, because I'm afraid we're running out of time. This has been very enlightening. So I'm going to say many thanks to you both, Mr. Psychopath and Mr. Funtime. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time, where my guests will be James McAmore and Jeremy Clarkson. We'll be discussing the prospect of rockets. Enjoy the rest of the day. Goodbye.